Right now, it's a very busy weekend of sport on the cards, and we can add to the mix schoolboy football. The Gauteng Provincial Finals take place this Saturday, and to determine the Gauteng school to take part in the 2017 Coca-Cola National Finals. The action gets underway at the Bram Fischer Sports Complex in Soweto this Saturday from 9 a.m. And for more on what we can expect, I'm joined by Simba Marumo, ambassador for the tournament. Simba, welcome.
Thanks, great to be here.
Right, so just unpack, what does the day entail? We're thrashing it out to get to one qualifier from Gauteng.
Absolutely. Look, the day promises to be really exciting. We've been to 3 provinces already. We've done the Cape, the Western, the Northern, and the Eastern Cape.
Right.
So we've got our teams from those 3 provinces, and which part will you play, guys that we have chosen, because part of the day will be to choose that player that we're going to be looking for, who's going to form part of the all-star team. That's going to be, our team for 2017.
Right. So, what is the emphasis on at this kind of a tournament? I'm assuming it's schoolboy football. Have they been together? They play together at school level. But what are you guys looking for in terms of recruiting the next generation of stars?
We're looking for talent. There are specific attributes that we're looking for. The all-star team is basically called the which part will you play. So we've got what we call archetypes: the rock, the mastermind, the artist, and so on, the machine, which forms basically what we are trying to create, which is a perfect team.
Right.
Not only the attributes of how the guys play, but also even off the field, the character, the approach to things, and the game and so on. And which helps to make sure that we've got a perfect team on and off the field. Because off the field is also important.
Yes.
And the good thing is that we are dealing with a schools tournament, because the school has to start taking its place in our society in terms of sport development. In the past, football always had players coming from the school environment.
Yes.
Your Dr. Kumalos, your Thabo Mokis, and so on, including myself. We were all seen at some school tournament. So it's important that school actually takes center stage in terms of this, because it doesn't only then address the development on the field, but it also addresses the issues around education, around discipline.
Right.
The guys at schools are surrounded by teachers, and also school is an environment where there's a higher level of discipline compared to club football.
Right. So you went through the Inter Milan Youth Academy. Tell us what you learned from there and how it can be applied to South Africa, and what maybe we're missing right at the moment.
I think what we're missing, and what I always tell the guys as an ambassador, part of my role is mentorship, and to to give some tips and advice to the guys, is that the only reason I believe why South Africa gets Olympic medals for swimming. We're not known for our swimming.
Yes.
Swimming is not the #1 sport in the country, but we get more medals from swimming than from any other sport. Is because the swimmers spend almost 8 hours a day in the swimming pool.
Right.
Compared to the footballers. Footballers, 2 hours of training with the team.
Yeah.
The guys want to go home and it's all done and dusted. It can't be like that. If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. If you want to be the best, you have to train harder than the best. That way, you can become perfect from practice. But if you don't practice enough and your practice is not perfect, you will not be able to achieve the level of performance that you want to achieve. And the other aspect that we're also trying to introduce here is also to speak even to the coaches. We want to actually have a platform at the national finals where we will also engage the coaches and start speaking about some of the challenges that they have, because there are a lot of challenges. Guys don't have equipment. They don't have quite a number of things that seem to be challenges. So we want to actually speak to them and actually be able to impart certain knowledges that will help them to relay that information to their players. And one of the things I want to say to the coaches out there is that, guys, South Africa is one of the most creative societies in the world when it comes to football.
Right.
I don't care who says what. At the youngest ages of 12 to 15, we are the best in the world. We've won the Danone Cup, I don't know how many times, which is a world tournament. But when the same guys get older, playing against the same opposition, they lose. So it tells you that beyond 15, something goes wrong in our structure. So I want to encourage the coaches to also let the guys be free, let them play. Let them make mistakes. The point of development is not to win cups. The point of development is to be able to achieve certain end goals and certain objectives, development objectives, which will help the guys to become better players in the future. It's
Absolutely.
not to win those cups.
Well, you got your work cut out for you. It's going to be a busy Saturday. With Simba, thank you very much for stopping by. We wish you the best of luck in this endeavor.
Thank you very much. I hope everyone will come through to Bram Fischer. We're looking forward to Clapham, the Sundowns Academy, to Transnet School of Excellence will be there. Tags will be there. So, guys, please come in your numbers to support us.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have. We're going to have to leave it there. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to be in touch via Twitter at SABC Sports Live, or you can email us sportslive@sabc.co.za. From myself and all the team, a good night and take care.